Hello and welcome to the Adventures of Siberia. Today, we are playing Space Engineers. And as always, we are rocking out the Industrial Overhaul Mod. I am super excited. We are on board the Mega Beast. If you missed it, check out my last video where I do a full walk through this lovely rover. Today, I am actually excited because I have plans for this beast. We have one more thing to do to it to complete it that we had talked about, and that is it needs a flying miner right here. And this is why I left this area open. I might move these windmills depending on how much room we absolutely need here, but that's the idea. It needs to carry its own flying miner, and for that, let's talk shop. We got a lot of shop to talk about today. Here's my idea for this flying miner. So this particular miner, it is powered by two hydrogen engines and a hydrogen generator. Now, lifting itself up is a large thruster. So let me get my buttons back here, and this is what we've been up to. Titanium plates is the new component that we need. And thanks to our Mega Beast, we have plenty. And I already have a lot of materials producing on the base, getting ready for this stuff. Here, let me take it for a quick little spin. I'll show you guys. This is an awesome little rover. It's got a hydrogen engine set up on it. So right now, just on batteries, an hour, turn on your engines, 2 days, and you can go off mining, do what you gotta do. It flies pretty well. It has plenty of drilling power, and these are the new drills that we have with the Industrial Overhaul Mod. Really exciting. I did test them out. They do pick up ore a lot faster, and I placed an ore detector on this beast. And if I turn my HUD to fully visible, you can see what we got going on here. So I'm picking up niter somewhere all the way over there. There's iron all the way over here. Anyways, you get the gist. So again, I don't want to simply blueprint this guy. What I want to do is actually build it from scratch, which I should be doing on this episode. I am very excited. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy for now. Get out of here. And the next thing I want to talk about is the next few blocks that we will be building. Now that we have titanium, we have access to our final type of assembler here, and that is the nano assembler. Look at this block. Just look at this thing. It looks so awesome. I am so excited to build one of these. So let's take a look at its production. We will be able to do some gravity components, which is really awesome. And it also opens the door for us to, when we get to space, be able to have some thruster components so that we can build ion thrusters and be able to travel a little cheaper out there. That's going to require platinum, which I don't believe there's platinum on this planet. Quantum computers, which I believe is the third stage of computers that we can build, also requires platinum. So that is going to be my inspiration to get into space and start looking for those materials. One of the last blocks here, one of the other blocks that we should go ahead and place down, I never really did because I used my my gravel for other things, and honestly, we didn't really need any weaponry, but this is the gravel compressor, and what the gravel compressor does is it makes heavy compressed gravel rounds and light compressed gravel grounds, all out of gravel. And once I get to that platform over there and we start looking at those weapons, you'll understand why those are made. And also, we have our munitions factory, which I am dying to pull this puppy out. We are going to be able to collect potassium and sulfur. Those are not here. I believe they're made in the chemical plant, but we will be able to do explosives, missiles, rounds, and rounds. I am super excited for this. Um, Continuing on our talk shop here, I am so excited about this platform, and I made something special for you guys. I hope you enjoy this. So let's go ahead and start with our smallest weapon that we have here, and this here is the light gravel turret. If I jump on my cockpit here, my number one is the control panel for it. So let's go ahead and zoom in, and if you look at the inventory, this is what it uses to shoot those light compressed gravel rounds that we make in the gravel compressor. So let's take a look and see. Spray it. It is not really doing much, is it? So it is a short range weapon, as we can see. I don't even think it hit the thing over there, did it? It is a very short, yeah, I mean, it shoot up maybe like a plate or two off the top. Who cares? All right, so that's one of the shortest range weapons that we have here. From what I understand, it does more damage close up. So let's go ahead and take a look at our next weapon here, and I'll show you. This is the, oh my God, I like this thing. It's the heavy gravel turret. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at that and fire some rounds. This is my number two. Let's find that. Let's go ahead and zoom in. I want to place this bullet right there. And this one, before I shoot, it has the heavy compressed gravel rounds. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that does something. Let's go ahead and shoot one there. Can we knock one out here? Come on, do some damage. They seem to me like they are not that intense. But let's see what kind of damage we sustained over here. It looks pretty intact to me. This is more like a scare you off kind of, I mean, all right, it didn't really do much. Maybe the range, I don't know. What I'm really excited about is the laser cannons. So I want to go ahead and play with the small one here first. This is the light laser turret. Man, let's see what that one does. Cannot wait to shoot this. Give me my seats. So the light laser turret, it is on my hotbar number 3. Let's go ahead and aim this puppy at one of those. Let's go to the third one here and shoot. What are you gonna do? Oh, okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Look at that. You can just sit there and chew up some blocks. Yeah, get out of here. Very awesome. Damage. Boom. Die. Yes. There you go. Very cool. So that gives you an idea of what that does. I promise next time I will get my jetpack filled so we don't have to listen to her voice all the time. But this here is the heavy laser turret. And let's go ahead and shoot this guy. Oh, one more thing. Let's go ahead and look in the inventory here of the laser turrets. This is what they shoot. PD laser charge for the heavy, same thing for the smaller one, the point defense, which we'll get to that, and also the smaller turret. I believe these are made out of electricity that you're running on your system. So let's go ahead and check out the large one. Look at this beast. What do you do? Okay, this is nice. It is way faster than the smaller one. This is really awesome. Lots of damage. I definitely want one of those on my setup here. The next one, looks like they eat through power though. Point defense. All right, let's go ahead and try that one out and see what that does. Number 5 on my hotbar. Let's go ahead and zoom in right over here and boom. What do you do? I don't see much happening here. I must be missing something. But what if we did something maybe a little closer so that we can at least see what these guys do? Let's go ahead and throw some blocks up here and just, I don't know, something like this. Just for the sake of shooting something. let's go ahead and take a look at what they do a little up closer. So let's go back to our, our point defense, and let's go ahead and shoot like right at here. Are these not doing anything? I wonder if this is a tracking system or something like that. Alright, I'm not too sure. But that is something that we will have to explore here, and I will find out and have answers for you guys. Look at this thing. Boom, dead. Let's go ahead and take a look at the small one. Shoot some things. Dead. Nice. I think these have the best range. You know, the laser weapons are the ones to go with, it looks like. So yeah, guys, on our Let's Talk Shop today, this is what we're going to be doing on this episode. I am so glad to have you guys here with me. The weekend is here. I finally get to play a little bit of Space Engineers after a long week at work. So let's get started. Alright. Once again, I have my trusty scaffolding over here so that we can get started. And I am ready to work on this miner. I don't know about you guys, but I need one. Let's get this done. So I think that what I'm going to do is I wanted to start off with the rear section here, or I'm sorry, the middle section where the big thruster is going to be sitting. So I'm just going to plop one right here for now. And what I want to do is go ahead and start setting up my thrusters here. So what I had done originally was I had picked up a couple of blast door blocks right about here to create the 3 wide on our thruster here. This is going to be the sides. These are going to be the sides of the miner. So there we have it. What I ended up doing was excuse me, setting up a block on each side here so that I could set up my thrusters. So I believe they went something like this. So I had 4 towards the rear. It needs a little power to push it, especially when it's heavy, when I was doing tests on it. Like so. Oh, that's what I did. I missed that. Here, let's do this again. So instead of the block there, I'm actually going to put a set of side thrusters here. No, don't break. Okay, so something like this. And then the 4 rear thrusters there. So one of the things I had to kind of play around with was the amount of weight that this could carry because of just its power structures, how much I could deal with. Let me go ahead and grab some aluminum plates right here. And the way I want to start the structure here is to place 2 cargos right there. Do I want to go with the third one? I believe I didn't. Let's see. 2 cargos. On top here, I went with the H2O2. Like so. That had a conveyor down to the cockpit. And I used an industrial cockpit and piped it to the top, just like so. On the actual miner, I went ahead and added more cargos here. I'm going to go ahead and do conveyors. This will have a little bit smaller of a yield. And the reason I want to do that is, again, the tests that I did and how much it could carry while I was flying. It was a little heavy when I did this. So let's go ahead and... do I want to just set up the drills here? Can I? Because the other thrusters, my other side thrusters would go here. Let's see what that looks like. And then I had 4 thrusters to stop us here as well. So like that. Yeah, I believe I'm going to go with this setup. Let's see. Let's set up a drill there. Instead of this conveyor, let's set up another drill over here. And I had drills on the bottom, like that, and then on the sides. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and weld this up, and then we're gonna do the final touches and details on it. All right, well, there we go. Everything is now welded up. It took me a second. So one of the next things that I want to go ahead and add to this miner is our hydrogen engines. Now these are what's gonna keep this puppy afloat here while we are mining. Right now I need to add some batteries to it as well and make sure that we have plenty of power. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple of lithium batteries here. Where do I want to place them? I think I'm gonna place them in the back end here, like so. So one there, one there. That gives me room in the center here. I want to add my gyro and then my ore detector, but once I release it I will do that. Do I want to go crazy and add 2 more batteries here? I do have the room. It would be a little bit more boxy on the details, but who cares, right? Maybe on the end, at the bottom end here, let's do 4 batteries on it, make it last a little longer. And one of the cool things that I wanted to do here, and to make my life a little easier, is first off, when we park this, we're going to need a connector. So that can go right there. I'm going to go ahead and add a sorter here. And I want an elbow sorter, corner sorter, with a connector sideways here. And that's, the connector's going to go, I'm sorry, the sorter's going to go right here. And this is going to be my stone chucker. So when I'm farming for stone, I can get rid of it that way. Let me go ahead and pipe this up and get these batteries charged a little bit before I disconnect it and put a gyro on it. All right, got everything welded up, and here is our stone chucker. So it should be able to pull stone out when I turn this on. Yeah, you can turn it on and off here, and spit out some stone while I'm mining it. That way I can just stick to the ores that I actually need. I also went out and I pulled this drill out by 1 block. I just added a conveyor in there. So what I want to do now is I want to disconnect this from this scaffolding, and in there I want to go ahead and add a ore detector and a gyro. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna just chop it up and hope for the best. It is now its own grid. It has no gyros, and the only reason it's still oh, see, that's the problem there. Let's go ahead and add a gyro to this as fast as possible, and then I'll worry about actually the ore detector needs to go first with the setup that I had here. I want it there, and then the gyro. Okay, give me stuff for my gyro. I should have stuff for my gyro. There we go. Let's weld this up so I can park it properly before the battery dies on me. And it needs some ice in that H2O2 so that we can get things going here. But let's move it up. There we go. Thank God for gyros. I'm just going to go ahead and park this puppy right here and turn these thrusters off. We do not have a lot of power, so let's go ahead and do that now before we burn through all of it. I will get a load of ice and pop it in here and recharge it fully. But that is the main setup for our miner here. I just realized that my engines are not even connected. When I move the drill, I must have, unfortunately, popped them loose. Thank God the God of Clang was not too brutal on me on that one. That could have been really bad. Oh man, let's go ahead and get those engines back in here. That could have been fun. Let's go ahead and place you there, and then we'll be up. Perfect. There we go, and there we go. I'm gonna run over to my trusty ice crevasse over there, and I will be right back and power this puppy. Okay, and here we go. So now I have ice in the inventory. Let's jump in here and set up some controls really quick. I want to first off, I think I need to name this thing, and I'm going to give it the name of Mega Miner, because it's gonna go on the Mega on the Mega Rover, on the Mega Beast. So Mega Miner, we can call it the M&M, I guess. Let's go ahead and get the thrusters. Thrusters. There we have it. So I want to do m.m. Let's go ahead and copy that, so I don't have to keep copying it again. And oh no, m.m. Supposed to copy. There we go. Copy and thrusters. Save that. Now I want to do the back thrusters so that I can coast when I'm flying. So M&M back thrusters. There we go. I also want to grab those engines, and I'm going to do M&M engines. Let's go ahead and get that sorter all set up right now as we're thinking about it. So I want to go ahead and whitelist stone. Where is it? Oops. It should be here somewhere. There it is. Add that. So we're going to go ahead and whitelist stone and turn drain all. And I want to definitely grab this and put it on my hotbar right here and turn that on and off. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off for now. I do want to set up the connector. So this here is going to be, let's see, m.m connector. I'm just going to leave it as connector, and then the other one I will call stone chucker. So if I can get in there, there we go. This here, let's go and call it the stone chucker. That makes sense, right? And M&M. The drills, I want to set up a group for them so that I can separate them from the Mega Miner when I'm working with that. I think I have enough here. Let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit and see if we can set this up really quick. So I want, for my first hotbar here, I'm going to go to my groups, and I am going to go ahead and set up for my number 2 on and off, and my main thrusters on and off, so I can just turn it on and start hovering. The next thing I want to do is also under my groups here, I want to turn on and off these engines. So right now they are not running because we are doing that bug thing again. Oh, there we go. Now they started. Look at that, 1 day worth of power. Perfect. Let's go ahead and go to our block tools and throw our drill in here so that we can right click, left click. And I also want to go ahead and grab my H2O2. Now the reason I want it on off on this here is because when I connect to the Mega Beast, I don't want it to steal all my ice. So I am going to go ahead and do that. One last thing here, and let's go ahead and pop this ore detector. Let's go ahead and get all the stuff for you. Perfection. This beast is ready. Just needs a little greebling, make it look pretty, and a paint job, and we are ready to roll. So this is kind of what I wanted to see here. So when I'm just sitting still, I can look at my batteries. So we have 4 of them. fully recharged in 2 hours, just staying static. So when I'm driving, obviously they're gonna go more, they're gonna use more. But if I turn my front thrusters off and just let it hover, when I look at my batteries while I'm just hovering, let's see here, it's still fully recharged in 2 hours. So I can travel a long distance as long as I have ice in that H2O2. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead and park this up on board of the Mega Beast. And I will go ahead and start greebling it and doing a little bit of a paint job and making it look pretty. So here we go. All right. Let's get parked here on the Mega Beast. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to set up the connector as well. So just the regular connector, I want to place it here. Switch block. The other connector, I never set it up, but Stone Chucker connector, we need to go throw out. So as soon as I turn on that sorter, it will throw stone into that connector, and anything that is in it will get thrown out, aka stone. We should be good. Let's get a good angle here. Connect. Come on. Be a good miner. There we go. We are now connected, and let's turn off these thrusters. So this is where I want this lovely beast to live. Let's turn off the engines because it's on the base. It'll just charge up through there. And there we have it. So when we're driving the Mega Beast, that's what it'll look like now. Let's go ahead and do a little paint job on it. I think I can do one really quickly. Let's go ahead and paint the entire thing red. Let's go ahead and get the yellow. And I want to do the thrusters in yellow, actually. So let's do that. And even the big one. Look at that. We are starting to look pretty decent here. Fancy, fancy. Out of all my drills, I think the two in the middle here, I am also going to yellow up. Maybe even my hydrogen generator. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see, what else could be yellow? Maybe our ore detector. Yeah, let's go with that. I will do black now. Where is the black? I kind of wanted to pick a little bit of a stronger black. Let's go with, let's see here. I want to, let's pick this black. And then go to the menu here and pick this black. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm thinking I'm gonna want my engines in black. I'm going to want the side here in black. Yeah, batteries, perhaps. I think so. Because I do want to add some greebling to what's going on here. Let's do all these in black. Yeah, let's do that. I have drills on the side that I also want in black. So my drills are going to be all colorful. Red, yellow, and black. Let's go with it. Black cockpit, for sure. I think that's kind of what I want. And I am going to go ahead and start doing a little bit of greebling on it. Just throw some armor here and there just to make it look pretty. Let's see. Not that. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with, in the middle here, let's just go with some half blocks. That way I can curve it down and just do little edges like so here. On the ends, we are going to go with, oh, I need some more steel plates. Okay. Fuel is low.
Fuel critical.
Let's go ahead and refuel those bottles while I'm at it. Tank. Hydrogen. Let's get some steel plate and fly back over to our miner. Let's see here. I kind of wanted a few of these on the corner. Do I want to go with these? I think I'm gonna go with these. And then maybe here we can go little edgy ones. Like so. And then maybe even something like this. So now we got some protection back here. Let's go ahead and weld this up really quick. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Cool. I'm okay with that. Let's go ahead and rock that out. Let's add some more little greebling details up on top here. I'm gonna go with something like that at the edges here. Just a little something to make it look a little pretty. Make it a pretty miner. There we have it. I'm thinking if I hit the top of the cave when I'm mining or something, at least there's a little bit of protection there. So it's not completely on its own. I'm thinking maybe up here, I can always refill my bottles from the inside of the cockpit, so it's not a big deal if I close this up. So I think I will just do that actually. I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. Let's go with one of these, and then corners, like so, and so. And we can even do little slopies back down to this way. Let's maybe, oh, I had a better idea. Let's maybe go with these. So that takes care of that corner. That takes care of this corner. And then I can even go a little smoother down with these guys, like so. And then I can match the back with these little slopies, or corner slopies. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more materials here. Did not mean to paint that, so I think it was, what color did I have it? I forgot. Red. Okay, so let's go ahead and paint that back to red. Red. Give me red. There we go. There we have it. Okay, so back to welding this up here. There we have it. Already looking better. One of the things that I did forget to put on it is lights. There's no S in there. So let's go ahead and throw some lighting here. And I think I'm going to go with yellow for these guys. So one there. One there. Can I fit one under here? I sure can. Let's do that. And then I'm also going to throw some lighting, which I'm going to need some construction components for, I believe. Let's go ahead and grab a few of those. And I definitely want side lighting, like so. I'm going to throw a light. I'm going to have to lift it up to be able to do this. Yeah, I will have to make it fly for a second there in order to make that happen. But I do want to put some lighting back here. But what's a good spot? Do I want to do something like that? Nah. Here, let's make it fly. Do I have stuff for you? Let's go ahead and weld these guys. One on each side, that way when I'm inside the cave I can see what I'm doing. Let's go ahead and grab all that stuff. Alright. So I'm thinking that this might be it for this miner. There we have it. Let's make it fly. There we go. And I wanted to place a couple of lights on the bottom section here. I was thinking maybe here. Oh, come on, give me stuff. Can I grab it from here? I cannot. I wonder why. Production, what makes glass again? Not you. Not the fabricator. Ceramics? Yes, make me some of these. There we go. So I do want to put, I think I'm gonna go with one here. Oops. One here and one here. Really? Why am I having such a hard time grabbing this stuff? There we go. Sorry about the running back and forth there. I'll cut those out from now on. Let's see. Like so. That should do it. So that way I can see right in front of me whenever I'm welding things. Whenever I'm mining things. Let's go. And it is now ready. Look at this beast. And it picks up speed too. That is cool. Very awesome. I am happy with it. I want to go ahead and throw my ore detector on my hotbar with an on and off button, and I also want to go ahead and increase its range to the max. Look at this thing, man. I am so excited. Sweet. Interior lights. Let's go ahead and max these guys out. And also, I like to put the intensity at 1.5 just to make my eyes a little easier, especially at nighttime. I'm just going to call it lights. And save and go ahead and throw that group right on my hotbar right here with an on and off. It's daytime. We don't need them on. Same thing with our headlights. But look at this. It is working. It flies. So stoked. This thing is awesome. Alrighty. Let's get back to the base and start working on the production blocks that we are going to be needing to, I believe, finalize all the things that we can make now, which should be pretty interesting to be able to do all of that. Obviously, we still can't get all the materials like platinum, sulfur we have to produce right now. We can't really mine for it. You know, platinum would be one of them. Definitely want to get some uranium. Uranium would fix a lot of these power issues. Like for instance, if I had uranium right now, I would not be placing engines on this miner. But because this is what we have here on Earth, let's go ahead and use what we got, right? There we go. We are parked, engines off, ready to roll. Look at this thing. I am so excited about it. It is a complete monster. It is just, it's designed to just collect all the ore in the world. I'm so excited. Very cool. So now let's get to the blocks that we need to build. I am going to remove this connector and I want to start bringing my what's it called, this guy here, our nano assembler, to life. Do I have all the stuff for you? Come on, make it. So the nano assembler, I'm thinking, goes right here next to our, I forget what you're called, ceramics furnace. Yes. So I should be able to weld all this thing up here. Hopefully the advanced computers don't take too long to make, but that's about all I need. Let's see here. There's a connection point here. Really? The nano, not the nano, the microelectronics. What do you need? Gold wire. That's it, really? Make me 100 of those. The wire drawer, gold wire. Let's make 1,000. Let's just make some. I know I got gold in there. So it'll take a minute, but it will make those. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and get our next block down. This is the gravel compressor, and I think it should go. Does it have a connection in the bottom? It does not. I kind of want it out of the way. Why not here? That might be a place for it. Let's go ahead and get you out of my menu so I can place this beast. And it does connect right there. So yeah, let's kind of put it into the rock a little bit, get it out of the way. Weld whatever we can here. Oh, we got everything for this one. So this will be making ammunition for our gravel turrets. And last but not least, we are going to get our munitions factory up and running. And I'm just going to go ahead and place it right here, queue up the rest. It's just the computers that we need now. So I should have some. Alright, there we have it. The munitions factory is up, and I should have enough computers for you too. There we go. We are up and running. Guys, I am so excited, and I am so happy with the way the base is coming along. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do in this area, but I kind of want to do something special here still. I have a feeling. But now that we have all of this, I am able to farm all the material that I need to make whatever I want, which is what I call resources galore. And I'm excited because my next step here is I want to build a couple more things. I want to build myself a ship that can get us out into space. And I want to go out there and start farming some new materials. I've been thinking about what to do as far as that, and I think that the best way to get up into space and what to take up there is to make a cargo ship. Take enough materials to make ourselves pretty much the same setup we have on the Mega Beast here, with the crusher, the purifier, and the refinery and the cargo, and be able to process some platinum, uranium, and other products that we find out there. And then when we finally come back here, we just bring the ingots and we are able to produce whatever we need. And we keep doing the trip back and forth to space with all the materials that we're going to need to weld things up there until I have some sort of a way to produce all the materials that we need out in space. Let's see what happens once we get to space. But guys, I just wanted to say really quickly here, thank you so very much for your love and support. You guys have been rocking out my videos. I am so stoked. Thanks for all the subscriptions, all the views. You guys are amazing. All of you guys that I met on Facebook too, you guys are really awesome. Thanks for the kind words once again. I'm going to leave this episode here for today, guys. I know I did speak about the weaponry, but I think I want to come up with something a little bit more special before we place the weapons down. All right. Once again, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed my shenanigans today, and I will catch you guys next weekend. Bye-bye.